Hi guys, this is Krish the Urban Naxal. Guys, I want to give you some updates on the Runwal cases. The case that is in civil court, just to recap for those who have come in late, Runwal Builders has taken the money without any contractual obligations from three individuals, returned it to one person, not yet returned to two persons. So two people, their 11 lakhs are lying with Runwal, that is Horizon Projects Private Limited, for Runwal My City project in Dombivli. The money has been taken as booking amount, taken towards stamp duty, etc. Not Jama Karofied as stamp duty. So the registered agreement is not there, but they have taken the money, 11 lakh rupees totally, from these two guys who are slum dwellers, who are ordinary slum people. They didn't pay them. One of them, his name is Devdas Acharya, the other guy is Alvin Dantas. So we talked about it, made videos about them. We also made videos about a guy named, a gym trainer named Rajendra Singh. And Runwal first filed a civil case against us. Now, and the underlying basis of that civil case is defamation. Not so specifically in such clear terms, it's a little technical thing, but they sought injunction. They sought an injunction against us, that an injunction is a court order saying that you shall not publish anything more, or you shall take down, and or you can also seek takedown of the videos. So they sought injunctions against us, so far not given. They tried to actually grow the dimensions of the case, add more videos, add more content to the list of things to be shown as defamatory and objectionable and all that. Objectionable is not a crime, objectionable is not an offense of any kind, but as defamatory, they made this civil case, and that civil case we won a partial victory about 2 days ago. I appeared in person throughout, I argued in person. They wanted to grow that case, as I said, and the judge finally rejected their grounds for growing the case. Okay, so the judge rejected their chamber summons, which was an intention, which was basically for permission to increase and add more content and material to their case. However, now our next date is 20th of July, and we will have to argue about why they should not be granted any interim reliefs whatsoever. And then we will have to argue that the entire case stands on frivolous and false premises, like it's not on any genuine basis. We'll have to argue that. That is going to be at another later date. So this is the progress of the civil case. Now Runwal criminal case. See, once Runwal realized that they are not going to get an injunction against us, because injunctions happen typically in the first or second hearing, happens quickly. The whole point of getting these injunctions is, boss, act quickly, this guy is hurting our reputation, and we are under fire, and he is causing damage to us on a day by day basis. And if the court finds that to be true, the court acts quickly. So obviously the very fact that several months have passed, I think it was the case first emerged in was it November? I think so. Nothing happened. So needless to say, they realized that it was supposed to close in November actually, when they wanted to add something. So anyways, so many months have passed, and now they have realized that injunction is not likely. Now when they realized it, they filed a police case against us, a criminal case against us. Again, Sion police station has acted in a very partisan manner, and they have sort of gone out of their way to register an FIR where there is none. FIR is for defamation, cheating and extortion, and conspiracy between the four persons. myself, Rajendra Singh, Devdas Acharya and Alvin Dantas. Conspiracy. Extortion, they had not actually added the section until the last minute. When the FIR was registered, they had not yet added the section of extortion. So it was just defamation and cheating and defamation. Now there are a lot of contradictions. I'm going to talk about that. So basically it is like this: when you don't have substance, you don't talk about one thing, you just make a mess. You talk about a lot of things, you create a mess, and then try to make people see a pattern in that mess. This is what they have done. That FIR is a mess. It's full of sections. The sections don't fit together. The sections don't match. And any given one of those sections, if you look at them closely, it doesn't stand up to the test of law. Anyway, an FIR is registered. Once FIR is registered, there becomes the possibility that the police can arrest us, can take us into judicial custody, to police custody and then judicial custody, keep us in the cooler for some days under the pretext of interrogation. We need them for interrogation, and also there are standard excuses like we want to make sure that they don't influence the witnesses, that they don't tamper with the evidence and so on. In this case, I made a video, boss, I made a bunch of videos with documents that speak for themselves. Where is the question of any tampering with anybody or influencing any witness? There's nothing. So these are all imaginary things, but the way things stand, they can use these imaginary things and it can be done. You can arrest somebody. Once arrested, you have to seek bail. Seeking bail, again, it takes time. Sometimes in a couple of days you come out on bail, or sometimes it can go on if they have rigged the situation correctly, if the proper people have been bribed and so on. You can be kept inside for months at a time. You can be in jail for months without anything being proved against you. So right now the situation is like this. We filed for anticipatory bail. So you have to file for anticipatory bail before the Sessions Court. Sessions Court accepted the anticipatory bail for two guys, that is Alvin and Devdas Acharya. You can look them up in my previous videos. And they did not grant anticipatory bail on rather shaky and flimsy kind of reasoning for two of us, that is myself and Rajendra. Now Rajendra is the guy who got his money back, I think the amount was 4.25 or 85, I forget. He got his money back. But when he got his money back, after we made 3-4 videos, after he went to the police, he complained to the police and so on. The police had not acted on his complaint, but Runwal called him, gave him his money back, made him sign some papers saying I'm not going to upload anything, and I'll delete all the social media content that I've uploaded and all the things that I've done on Twitter and so on. He deleted all the stuff that was on Twitter. Now please remember, they did not contact me, even though he actually phoned and put the phone to these guys. They didn't want to talk to me. So there is no contact between me and Runwal whatsoever. I am not a signatory to anything. They did not make me sign anything. Rajendra signed whatever there was to sign because he wanted his money back. He phoned me. He said, Krish, will you please delete the video so that I can get my check? The check is ready here. They want me to delete stuff. I said, okay, I'll delete it. I deleted it, and then after 28 days or so approximately, I re-uploaded it. And I'm not bound by anything. I'm not bound. There's no promise. There's no solemn promise to him or to anyone else, because those are my videos. That's my channel, my YouTube channel. He got his money back. Later I re-uploaded the videos. Bear in mind, I am not a signatory to anything with Runwal. I have not signed anything, so I have not breached anything. I made no promises to Runwal whatsoever. And when they realized we had re-uploaded the videos, They contacted Rajendra. Rajendra contacted me, said, "Sir, will you please pull down the videos?" I said, "No, I will not." Or rather, I said, "Okay, let me consider." And he sent me an email also saying, "I have received my money," etc. I said, "Okay, noted." But my videos are not for the objective of getting Rajendra his money. That is, of course, it's a good thing when he gets his money back, when people get their money back. But the objective of these videos is to educate the public. The public has to understand that this is the conduct of Runwal. This is how Runwal, Horizon Properties, behaves. So anyone who books in Runwal My City or any other Runwal project should be concerned that the same thing that happened to Rajendra can happen to him, that he can end up losing money, and his money can get taken away, although the primary fault is of the company, because the company changes the characteristics of the project. In Rajendra's case, they first told him it's a full residential project. Then later on they wrote back saying, no, we are making an commercial cum residential, and please give consent. He did not give consent. So many things. There were breaches of deadlines, and they changed the characteristic and all that. But in spite of that, they tried to hold on to his money. He gave a fight. They gave him back the money. And I hope the picture is clear to you guys. So what happens now is, the anticipatory bail application of myself and Rajendra was rejected on the 19th of this month, 19th April. And we were given time until 28th April. Today is 27th. We were given time until 28th April to get anticipatory bail from High Court, if we can. So it's a struggle. We are trying to get a hearing from High Court. So far it hasn't happened. We tried yesterday, we are trying today, and tomorrow 28th we'll try tomorrow again. Hopefully we'll get a hearing from High Court, and the anticipatory bail application hearings will start at High Court. We'll have to convince the High Court judge that this is a totally trumped up FIR, and the Sessions judge did not apply his mind properly to the case, and basically the order that the Sessions judge passed in the anticipatory bail application in our case is without proper application of mind to the facts and the law of the matter. Both the facts also and the law also. It is very clear from the order that there was no proper application of mind. There is a lot of illogic which is very clear in that anticipatory bail application ABA order of the Sessions Court. So there it stands. Hopefully we can make the High Court see the light, and if not, Rajendra and I are liable to be arrested any day after or any time after 29th of this month. Arrested, hopefully released on bail soon. That's going to be a struggle. I'm not happy about that, but if that is the way it has to be, then that is the way it has to be. So I'm just keeping you guys in the loop. The law enforcement machinery is used by builders to protect their wrongdoings and to fight against those like us who fight against them. It is used as a weapon, or the law enforcement machinery is used as a weapon. It's weaponized by them. And the judiciary and chronic judicial delays and the overload on the judiciary and the tendency of judges to sometimes not see what is very evident is also weaponized by them. It is used as a weapon against us. Fair enough, we will have to fight. If that is what it is, we will have to fight. If we have to go to jail, to judicial custody, we will do that. We will have to do it. We don't have to be ashamed of it. We will have to do it. So this is the scene, guys. I am just keeping you posted. I'll tell you how things go. And Jai Hind, Jai Maharashtra, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. I'm your friend Krish the Urban Naxal. Have a great day. Have a great life.